Hey fam, welcome back. For my new viewers, hey, welcome. Thank you for connecting me on this platform. My name is Elle. If you're hearing something in the background, that is just my dog moving around. So I wanted to connect with you this week, especially this week, because I did not connect with you last week. And last week we experienced the beginning of, last week was the last full moon of the decade, the full moon in Gemini. And on the same day as the full moon in Gemini, the 12-12-12 energy portal opened up. I don't know about you, fam, but just on December 12th, shit hit the fan for me. And I was called to tap into some heavy energy with regards to being patient, with regards to being compassionate, with regards to allowing people to be who they are and accepting them. And the list goes on. I know that you all have experienced some heavy purging, cleansing, cleaning, release as well. And fam, let me tell you that it's just only going to get better and it's going to continue. This stuff is popping up not to punish you, but it's popping up so that you can release it. Because where we are moving to, we can't hold all of this heavy energy with us. So we are definitely in the process of releasing that which no longer serves us. Now, that may mean different things to different people. You might find that you're losing weight. You might find that you want to clean. You might find that you are losing friends. All kinds of different things. This energy can pop up as or show up in your life in different ways. Please understand that you are not being punished. This is not a curse. You're not being punished. Actually, this is a really beautiful and great blessing because you're given the opportunity to clean out so that you have space for your divinity and your divine blueprint to take that space. So with that being said, the message that I have been receiving like crazy today deals with forgiveness. And I'm getting messages now with regards to forgiveness. So I'm going to try my best to share what I'm feeling and hearing so that you will understand it. So, especially in this time, we are being asked and called to do many different things with regards to all areas of our lives, whether or not we feel like we are on a spiritual journey, especially at this time, during these days. It is very important for us to find compassion for ourselves, compassion for others, and to learn how to forgive. Forgiveness is not a free pass. It's not. It's not saying that you accept what has happened. It is not saying that you still don't feel a certain way about what has happened. Forgiveness is a gift for you that you give to yourself, which allows you to release those, and I don't necessarily want to say negative, but that's the word, the feeling and the word that's coming up so that you will more understand it. To forgive the negative emotions that we have towards certain things that we have experienced, especially things that we've experienced that deal with if we feel that someone has done us wrong. Having compassion with yourself and for yourself. A lot of times we can't forgive ourselves for not taking that opportunity. And we beat ourselves up and we replay the same situation or experience over and over again in our minds, and we attach really strong, lower vibrating energies to these experiences, which don't make us feel good, which make us feel like we have resentment towards the situation or a person. It may make you feel like you want to retaliate because you have been wronged in some way, fashion, or form. But forgiveness is a gift, and only you can give yourself this gift. Forgiveness comes with compassion, and only you can be compassionate towards yourself and or the other person if another person is involved. Forgiveness doesn't mean that the other person's involvement in the situation is ignored. It doesn't mean that it's accepted, and it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be held accountable for their participation in it. But what it does mean is that you release yourself and your energy and your emotions from the situation in such a fashion that you are able to view it from a different perspective. And when you're able to view it from a different perspective, you may come to the realization that everything that happened for you to learn a lesson so that you can grow stronger and wiser, and so that you could possibly even help someone else out in the future. Forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you releasing those lower vibrating energies, those lower vibrating memories, and that cycle of pain that you continue to put yourself through, so that you can make space for love, so that you can make space for grace, and so that you can make space to connect to your own divinity. There are so many different ways that you can learn to forgive and show compassion. There's no one set rule. There's no one set way. There's no time frame. All that is asked of you is that you do it. You could simply say, I forgive myself. I forgive you. You don't have to go to the other person. You don't have to speak to the other person if it involves someone else. Because forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's about you releasing your hold on to whatever it is that you experienced and letting it go, so that in the place of whatever it is that you're holding on to, something that vibrates higher can take its place. However it is that whatever it is that you need to forgive, whoever it is that you need to forgive, please, we ask that you find compassion in your heart and forgive yourself first, and then others, because it starts with self. There's so much light and love within you. And a lot of times, being human, our minds can't even fathom who and what we really are. But there are always divine beings, angelic beings, ancestral beings, universal beings of love and light, galactic beings, multidimensional beings that are there to assist us. If you can't find the strength within yourself to forgive, or if you don't know how to forgive, all you have to do is ask for help. Please help me forgive. Please help me learn how to forgive. And all of the divine beings that are just waiting for you to call on them will rush over to you and help you to accomplish anything and everything. But it's up to you to call on their help. So, beloveds, we are always here to help you, and we love you so, so much. Please call upon us whenever you need our help. We love you, and it's time to release, forgive, and have compassion. Until next week,